Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. As I promised, I make another video about Chapter 2, Episode 2 of the American Conquest campaign, Pizarro's Raid 2, Land of Gold. Yeah, basically how to win this mission. So, let's go. This is my video. Here are my failures. Yeah, 3. Failure 1, failure 2, failure 3, and here is the success. Yes, so how to do it, step by step. Let's go. Yeah, so basically all you have to do at the start, yeah, here was the restart. At the start you select Ctrl 1 all the units and move them forward. This will help you to separate your army into 3 different pieces. Why should you do that? Because there are some from the start, yeah, the Indians are constantly spawning from the dwellings. Dwellings are on the east, in the middle of the map, on the north, on the west, and one temple on the south. So basically the temple on the south and the 4 or 5 dwellings on the west are not accessible. You will never reach them. At least I couldn't. So all you have to do with this army, you have to capture those 3 on the east, those 3 in the middle, and 4 on the north. So yeah, you select all units, you press Ctrl A, select your units, you move them forward, then you select your officer. This guy has to die. Why? Because he will be constantly eating your gold. And here is in the corner of the map there is a governor. We can go to the governor and we can order some reinforcements, right? And we need gold for that. Gold you get from each captured building. From each captured building you get 200 gold on the difficulty impossible. Yes, so you delete the officer. Let's imagine he slept with somebody's wife or something like that, I don't know. So he has to die. He dies. Then you separate your army into 3 different groups. The biggest group goes to the west, a bit smaller group to the middle of the map, and another group to the west. They're almost equal, but this group is much bigger. Yeah, here is 64 halberdiers, and here will be 70 or 80, something like that. Then you take your horses and you send them right into this direction. I'll explain you why a bit later. This building can be deleted because it can cause problems. For example, your reinforcements will come, and they appear like 500 units, at least what I did, 501. They spawn in one place and they are a bit stuck, and if the Indians will set this building on fire and it will blow up, it will kill a lot of your units. Happened to me. No need to capture this building, it's already yours, and yeah, there is a I think, yeah, you could capture it with 5 units, not more, to be protecting your army, but I didn't do it anyway. Then those 3 dwellings are the nearest, so your attention should be here. After you do all the previous steps, your attention should be here. You should capture those 3 buildings as soon as possible. forget about the towers, forget about anything else. They spawn, the army of the enemy is spawning from here. So yeah, you select select them into 3 different groups and send them into the dwellings. The same here. So the next step is here. They are also, those 4 dwellings are also near, so yeah, you should be very fast by doing it. Yeah, you also select them into few different groups. You can capture this tower, also helpful. Horses. There is here in the left corner of the map, there is a building, and the horses actually can go in. There is no other usage of them, because they can be effective if you have 10 horses or more conquistadors, because the Indians, they fear the cavalry, and if the cavalry kills enemy's units, they just flew. But yeah, in this mission I didn't found another good usage of those horses, instead of putting them into this building. Yeah, you see, I did a little mistake. Those 3 dwellings are captured. With the rest, you capture those towers. Not all of them, not all of those towers are manned. So yeah, basically 3 or 4 of them, and still not full. So yeah, you should do it without problems, as I am doing right now. Yeah, again, little mistake by me, but still managing to capture those dwellings. Here, I pressed pause. I paused the video because I selected the building, and I ordered to shoot not on those Indians, as it is as they are shooting by default. I selected and pressed attack the dwelling I have to capture, because they can shoot from one building into another, and they kill the units inside. Yeah, this army was also a bit messed up. Yeah, you finished this area. Also important, I should have told this right from the start. You're not using the A move. I mean the press A and right click of the right click on mouse. Why? Because the Indians will always distract your army. It will separate into one or two guys, like it was here, and yeah, it will be just destroyed one by one. Here, what I did here, I selected one tower and I pressed Ctrl Z. So it Ctrl Z is a hotkey in American Conquest, which selects the same unit of all of the units of the same types all around the map. So by now I have 5 of those towers. Some of them are manned, so in the most of them, I think all of them are manned because I captured them, right? So now I press right click into this tower, which is in blue color, as you can see, and I order to capture it. So I select the units inside, 18. So in those 5 towers I have 21 unit, and if you do one left click, it will be so the order is going into all of them. So each tower will send one halberdier, if it has a halberdier, into this tower. So yeah, you see, I'm changing the waypoint. The next thing, the waypoints. If you select the building, you can do a waypoint just with the right click on it, on the other building. So it's very useful. And you can also not only the enemies buildings, but you can also do the waypoints on your own buildings. For example, your own building is on fire, you want to save your troops sitting in there, you just press right click on the other building and you command them to go out, and they will do. Here, so I was trying to capture all those towers. Here are those units. As you see, the halberds are on the shoulder, like they are just walking around, listening to some birds. Arrows are flying. Nothing happens, nothing special. And we still managed to capture this dwelling, and this dwelling. The storehouse isn't that important because nobody spawns from it, right? Okay. Then our attention goes to our priest, because we have already 4.9k. This is my way to go, because yeah, you can. I could have ordered much earlier, but from what I've experienced in this mission, this is the best way to go, the safest, because and that's the reason why do you kill this officer on the beginning of the mission, because otherwise you would have 4.872 or something like that. He eats not much, but you need those 23 or 27 gold coins. We go, and I still did a mistake here. I'm gonna show you. My intention was to recruit 4 packs of halberdiers, 1,000 each, 100 shooters, 500, and 2 times food and ammunition. But I recruited a raider. Shooters, raider, I'm saying the bad words, and food and ammunition. Alright, and the ship goes. Yeah, everything was cool. Except for this. Yeah, you see, I just press right click and I unman them. 5. If you want to order 5 units, you press shift. I think if you are familiar to the game, you already know that. Yeah, and I ordered those 2 buildings to shoot this building. So while they're going, they, yeah, okay. Dwellings were captured. Now, what I do now, I selected all the towers again, once again. I have 13 halberdiers inside, and I pressed the waypoint, which I use Control and right click to the right bottom corner of the map. There are some 3 towers, very important to capture, because if you capture those 3 towers, you can capture another tower which is near the temple. So the guys, yeah, you will see. I'm saying a bit prematurely. All will be shown. The guys inside are working. I just remembered that I didn't capture this tower, which was unmanned, but I guess I'll still try to do it. Alright, cool. I'm just checking with 1 halberdier how many units left inside. I captured the fortress because it will help. Yeah, you see, it's already it has already killed somebody. Cool. Yeah, the dwellings, all 3 dwellings are have access to shoot into the storehouse. You see minus 100, minus 1, minus 200. It means one unit was killed inside. And those things, they are showing the HP of buildings, of units. And in this mission I never turned it off. Basically I always turn it off because I know it can annoy you, and it annoys me also. I don't, but in this mission you need it, because you constantly need to know how many units are inside. You can left click on the building, and this thing will show up for a few seconds. But in this mission I recommend you to turn it on right from the start. All right, 5, 3. Yeah, you see they are working, they are killing. 0, and 1 unit was enough to capture it. Here are our halberdiers, which we have sent from those towers. They came into this corner location, so they captured 1 tower, and I will capture another 2. Here we have some units left, which is very good, because with those units I'm going to close off the temple. So all units which will be spawned from the temple, not this temple, another one, they will be with this tower you can kill this tower. Not kill, you can unman it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm shooting with this tower into this, and 5 units from here I'm sending already into that tower. You see 3 units died while shooting. I was trying to do this to capture also this tower. I will not manage, because the new wave of Indians will come and intercept. This area is secured. I reinforced the fortress. I don't know if it's effective or not. I believe it is. The more units, basically the more units you have in the building, the better. So sorry. So that's what you need to do. I still leave 1 unit per each building, so it could fire at some Indians. Right, those guys were intercepted. And by that time, so the main thing in the RTS games, you shouldn't watch all the time. So there are some mechanics you have to understand, you have to do, and never. And I was sure this tower will be captured. I never looked on it, because if you take a look on it and oh, okay, I captured or not, failure means failure, success means success. All right, let's go further. From this tower I ordered to shoot. Okay, let's go back a bit. From this tower I ordered to shoot this tower. They started, but the speed is a bit slow. Those towers are a bit weak. That's why I'm sending 2 more units to make it full and to shoot on the full speed. Right, I'm just checking. Nothing happens. Sending those. And here is the moment of glory. I have 17 halberdiers, which have left right from the start. This tower is working on this tower, and those 14 by now, 12, they will still capture this tower. Very important moment. Yeah, you see, and it's working. I never look on it because I know it will work. The tower will close off the temple, so the temple will not be as effective as it is by now. Temple is spawning constantly units, and as they are spawned, the tower will shoot them off. Alright? The Indians are being baited on my reinforcements. I guess this is the script. They bait on the biggest chunk of the army they see on the map, which appears on the map. One raider, accidentally ordered by me. What I did here, I ordered them to go a bit to the right, diagonal, right? And why did I do that? Because they are stuck here. There are 500 units here. That's why I destroyed this tower on the beginning of the mission, because yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what I needed to do, at least. So yeah, I ordered them to go here, and then at a move, attack move, into this section. You see, the raider is working because they are running those screams. Save yourself! It's a slaughterhouse. House. Yeah, the raider is working because they never fear of halberdiers and arquebusiers, but they fear of horses. They fear of cavalry. So my mistake actually did a good thing. So they are not. Yeah, you see, the tower is working. I tried to reinforce it, but they died. 5 was and 5 left. As you remember, I never look on it. Right. And you go. The thing is, I had to, instead of ordering this cavalry unit, heroic, my man, my savior, yeah, freaking, I had to order some supplies, some ammunition, which is iron and coal. I didn't do that, so that's why I am. Yeah, you see, I don't know if you are able. Okay, let's try to do this. I take the arquebusiers, and I disorder. Yeah, you see, I choose it for them not to spend coal and iron because I need them to shoot. I knew I'm going to need them to shoot into the dwellings which they are spawning from. Right? Alright. Yeah, intense mission and intense video. I have a lot to talk about. Cool story, bro. The tower was captured by those 5 halberdiers. Yeah, so I ordered 2 arquebusiers to use only melee attack. So yeah, so they don't spend the coal and iron. They go melee attack. Oh, and I have mistaken. Yeah, they also fear of firing. Yeah, so the arquebusiers are actually effective to destroy the big chunks of Indian armies because yeah, if they shoot, the Indians start to fear. So that was wrong. Not only horses are have that mechanic. Alright, very cool. I discovered that this tower was already captured, so I pressed Ctrl A. Here you see all the units are white on the map. and I press them a move to go forward. Okay, they're going, they're going, they're going. Very cool. This was a ridiculous moment. This. I ordered those guys to capture this tower. Oh, sorry. And they all died. And killed only one. Cool. Very cool. I don't know who was inside, like pikemen, for example, or shamans, or whatever. I don't know. So 30 men came and finally captured it. Ridiculous. Still shows you how. Yeah, you see, from the captured building I already have 2,000 more, and I will order 200 of halberdiers. I do it for now till the ship isn't back, so I don't lose time, right? If the ship was already back and stayed there for a while, that means the more you wait, the more units will be spawned, the more enemies you have to deal with. So you have to be fast as possible. Yeah, so what I do now, I discovered that only 56 of arquebusiers left, so I just told them to move back, because I have to spare them to make some shots on the buildings. Still didn't work as I intended, but yeah, I think they will they take some shots on this building, but those units are actually on the way, so they cannot fire, because yeah, the mechanics is very cool. I like this mechanics I like very much, because in the other games of the GSC company they didn't do that mechanics. So basically, when the unit shoots, it's a real bullet going from here to here. If the unit goes up or down, the bullet will shoot the other unit, so which is on the way of this bullet. So in the other games, for example in Warcraft 3, yeah, the traditional like RTS game, the units will shoot only that unit you commanded, and that's, yeah, doesn't matter how many units are before. So that's why in Cossacks, for example, the battles are much more from my point of view less realistic, because there are shooters and the meat, and meat takes shots on it, and the shooters are firing from the back. This was always a bit ridiculous for me, like, to watch. This is why I like American Conquest more than Cossacks. But Cossacks is also, yeah, my game of my childhood. Okay, yeah, bit distracted with the stories. Nobody's interested. Okay, and I think here the arquebusiers, they killed. Let's take a look. How many? 25, 24, 23. Boom, like 6 or 7. It's already very good already, because if they wouldn't, there was a small chance I would have captured this dwelling with the, yeah, remember those towers, 30 men on 5 and still not doing it. Alright, captured. So yeah, basically by now I already know that mission is won, because there are two more dwellings left, and the temple on the south, which is closed off by that tower. Yeah, here they worked well. They killed all the enemies inside. Very good. Yeah, you see, nobody was inside. Everyone was killed. And I tried to capture this dwelling, but I knew that I will not manage. 10, and yeah, you see. Doesn't matter. The reinforcements is coming. Sorry for the loading. Yeah, nothing happens here. Reinforcements has arrived. We go. Almost nobody on the way. Only from one dwelling. Nah, from two. There is another one. Yeah, you see. So from two dwellings, there are no threat to my 200 heroic boys. Saving my ass. Right. So, okay. They capture this dwelling. Yeah, this was this was I almost had a heart attack because of this, because I was sure they were enough to capture it, and they were, yeah, you see, 2, 1, 2, 4. Like, this was very close. Doesn't matter by now, but still could have caused me some troubles. If they wouldn't capture it, their dwelling will be constantly reinforcing itself. So by that time the new reinforcements arrive, there will be full 25. Yeah, there was a possibility. So yeah, I ordered those guys to capture this tower. I took a look on it. So yeah, I decided to make a new order, but stopped because I knew the new tower will be captured. It gives us 200 more, which allows me to order 100 halberdiers, 1000 per 100, and one pack of, so 100 of arquebusiers, shooters. Alright, and that was basically it. I tried to capture this tower, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay. I basically wait for the reinforcements, it arrives. Some Indians of the temple, like 1 or 2, it's not a threat. We have 200 units more, and we have to close off only one building, which 2 buildings to be honest, but yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, there was nothing here. Yeah, here I have mistaken because I selected the halberdiers and I was checking who was inside, because if you select the arquebusiers, if you like this, if you put the mouse on it, it will be a sword. Yeah, so let's take a look. No, not here. Yeah, here I thought I selected arquebusiers, and this thing should be a sword if there is somebody inside, but I've mistaken. I ordered them all to just to go in. Then I discovered there is somebody inside, 21 men. I got a bit scared. Yeah, still have 150 units, but I ordered to shoot. They shoot, they go in, the last production building is closed off. I thought the mission is over, because I thought, yeah, in the previous mission I also captured this tower, and there is one tower on the west, which is uncaptured, right? But doesn't matter. It's not in the script or some, or there is a possibility to leave one building uncaptured. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So guys, that was it. If you watch it, thanks for watching. If you like it, thanks for liking. Press like so I know. Press subscribe, notification bell. I think this video will be added to other list, which I call Success Diary or something like that. Yeah, and the hardest mission will be also explained by me, like my way, like Frank Sinatra, right? I did it my way. So, yeah, that was it. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye.